Well, sorry guys. My throat is horrible right now. So, I'm not showing my face because I look like a sick, dying dog. Literally, I'm not even joking about that. I am sick to the bone. So, here's a story. Just to sum it up real quick, because I already sent the screenshots, recordings to my little shorts. So, if you want to get to that, you can. So, before that, because it was screen recordings that I haven't been able to get before the first thread was deleted, before I repurchased the item. So, let me just tell you, right? So, I bought this purchase was two dino masks. I don't know what the hell you call it, a damn dinosaur. It was one for me, one for my niece. My niece wanted to make a dino fursuit. I've been looking up how to do it because I didn't want her to touch the sewing machine. And I came across this dude on Mercari. I love Mercari. I saw it on there. I just never purchased on there. And I hear stories a lot of times about scams and all this other stuff. And the thing is, I bought it the first time, right? And after a while, he didn't send it for like 3 days. So I canceled it. Okay. So I waited 2 more days, which will be. So the first time was 2 weeks ago. And then the second time was I purchased it on the 18th of this month. Um, and a reason you'll see the screenshots is because on my side, I don't get no updates. I have downloaded 14. Not kidding you. I paid $20 for some kind of shipping app, or it was an upgrade or something. I don't know. I just know I paid for it. I downloaded 14 tracking apps for packages of USPS, FedEx. I downloaded all of them and I put it in there so I can keep up, and made accounts as well. So, I could get notifications. Yes, I understand a lot of places like USPS and FedEx and other places don't run on Sundays. I get that. But here's the problem. I didn't get update for 3 days. Today is Saturday. If I think about it, it's 3 or 4 days. If I'm thinking right, I don't know what time it is right now, but I can guarantee you now is maybe 4 to 5 days. Um, and I'm like, that's weird. I texted him. I'm like, hey, is there any updates? My tracking app is not giving me an update. He gave me an update. He said he shipped it out, and I was like very sus because this is my first purchase, and I am very like already had like 3 people cancel on me because I used Zipped, and he canceled on me the first time because I used Zipped. I am sending them back though because I already bought one from Amazon. Um, Here's the thing, okay, right? So when I say I texted him, and you will see in a thread where I texted him, and it may not have been like, I don't know if you see it, if it says 2 hours or whatever, but I wait a day or two and I'll be texting, and this is before this purchase as well. I would text him, he don't respond. I would text him, he don't respond. I would text him, he don't respond. And I'll wait like hours, days in between text messages, because hey, people got a life, and sometimes Mercari don't really give you that update that you need to, look at your phone. um and I said I understood that. And I told him how I felt. Like, I told him I wanted to cancel because I feel like this is a scam. The tracking ID on all my apps is not updating. It says on Mercari that the tracking label was made, but the package haven't been received from you. Not from USPS to be put on the truck, but from the actual seller. And it keep prompting me to call the seller. And I kept texting him. Yesterday was like my last straw, because I'm like, okay, maybe an update, today, and I maybe just be tripping, right? I may be fucking tripping. I'm texting this dude or whatever, right? And I'm getting on people's nerves. I don't want to get on people's nerves, but when I feel like I'm being cheated and scammed and I can't do shit about it, you'll, like, some of you guys would know, you have the feelings where you feel like you're getting scammed, but the website would not help you whatsoever. I couldn't get help. I had to file a lost claim of the package because it was no update. And I can't cancel. I can't send it back. I can't do nothing until either 30 days, 15 days, or I receive the actual item to my house, which I'm sending back. I'm not even going to open the box. It's going to get sent back because at this point, I just feel a little sus. Um, and yes, I got pissed because today I'm like, all today, I'm looking at my phone trying to be like, okay, maybe it's just my Wi-Fi. And I would go outside on my break for like 5 minutes and come back in for the rest of my 10. And it's still no updates. I walked around and stuff and it's still no updates. And, yeah, a lot of USPS is probably around a different time because, yeah, it's a different area, different city, state, whatever. I understand that. I literally do. But my thing is when somebody texts you to cancel an order, and this is not just from my experience, because I have people that ask me to cancel all the time. That's why my Mercari app has a high rating as cancellations as it is, because people told me to cancel, and I'm like, okay, sure, and I canceled. Like, it's no problem. You just didn't want it. You had some other stuff to buy, do whatever you had to do. None of my business. I canceled. But when a person asks you to cancel, no matter what the reason is or how they feel, what's the reason behind it, you will have to be like, okay, I'll cancel for you. At that point, if it was bought by somebody else, that would have been my loss. If he blocked me and I wasn't able to buy from his shop, that would have been my loss, right? It would have been on me after he canceled the order. First time he canceled, he's like, well, I canceled. And I'm like, yeah, I thought I pressed request cancel. I didn't really mean to because it was already shipped out. And I'm like, and he's like, no. And I'm like, okay. And this is getting me thinking. He said he canceled the order. I thought I sent the request to cancel. I knew I sent the request to cancel, but I canceled it because I saw it was actually moving through the system like it was supposed to. It took 5 days the first time for it to fucking update. It don't take 5 days to update. I mean, I bought it literally on that Monday. So if anything else, 5 days, it should have gave me some kind of update. Something. A little something. A little drizzle. Right. Nothing. All right, let me go back on topic. Let me go back to like the thread, right? And I'm texting him and I'm like, hey, can update. Like, any updates? And he's like, oh yeah, this and this and this. And it makes me think how he's reacting and not messaging back. Like, I understand a lot of people don't message back right away, but I also know some of us do have that notification on. But I also understand that some people got shit to do and they can't always look at their phone. I get it, right? I get that shit. Because you know how many times I had to cancel because I was out of town or something? And I let people know I'm going to have to cancel this because I can't do it. I asked him to cancel so many fucking times. And he's like, oh, is this? Oh, is that? Oh, I had to take it back because the shipping label was right. I'm like, okay, cool. And he's like, it's not a scam. And it's like, okay, fine, whatever. It feels like it to me because I haven't gotten no update in a whole fucking while. And I understand packaging going through the systems. I was nerve-wracked because I had 2 orders to ship out. Well, 3 orders to ship out that same freaking Friday and Saturday. So when they was shipped, I didn't see no updates for like 3 days. And I was literally over here having a heart attack because I'm like, shit, what if something opened? What if something broke? Is it coming back to my house? I'm looking at the receipt, making sure it was in the right place and going to the right area. But I didn't, like, how do I say this? Yeah, that was petty as fuck of me. I want to admit my wrong, right? I admit my wrongs. But when I feel like I'm getting cheated and scammed out of, what the fuck else I'm supposed to do? Because apparently when I texted him, can you cancel my order? I no longer want this item, or I can't remember exactly what I said, and I don't want to disappoint my niece, and I already bought one from Amazon. Can you cancel the order? And I'm like, can you please cancel this order? I no longer want it. And this was this morning, or whatever time I texted. And I think it was a few hours later after I got home or whatever. I just got on there and just started like spamming, and I'm like, can you cancel, I literally copied and pasted that shit, because at this point I feel like I'm getting cheated out of my money. Like, my money is tight right now, but my niece, she's been like screaming my ears off, wanting this dino mask, and I'm like, fine, okay, because who's in their right mind is, well, I can't say that shit, let me rephrase that. What person that is low on cash, yeah, that sounds better, what person that's low on cash will spend $8,000 going into debt for a fursuit for a 12-year-old that may not want it the next damn day? You see what I'm getting? So I'm like, okay, we're gonna do a dino mask. It might be a few hundred to get all the materials and stuff, but it'll be way cheaper than getting you a whole customable fursuit. If I can't get one for myself and I can't afford one for me, I know dang well I can't afford one for you. So I got those two masks because I'm like, hey, we can do our dino mask together, and I can show you the steps, because she is 12. So I guess, yeah, I don't know what age people allow their children or nieces and nephews or whatever, like their family members, to like touch needles. But I am clumsy and she's way clumsier than me. I can literally trip over my own two ankle. When I say you thought a lady can trip over air in a horror movie, yeah, that's my niece. I love her to death. I have to pick her up every time because she will start screaming like something's really after her. And people said that kids can see spirits, so something might be after her. I don't know. I need to do a cleansing of this house, to be honest. But that's what I'm saying. I asked him several times, can you cancel? Because I'm like, why is it taking so long to update? And like, he's not giving me updates. And I keep saying this, and my mom keeps saying I'm like going over myself or something. It's like, a person can understand and still feel the way they feel. You know what I mean? They wouldn't. When I say they wouldn't at all fucking text me back. So of course I spam the shit out of it, because in my theory, if I'm texting you a paragraph that's short, not even a paragraph, like just a little message, and you're not responding, what else can you get to a person that you don't have the phone number? Because I don't know this person. We're not blood, we're not related, we're not adopted family members or nothing. I don't know this person. What else could have I had did to get your attention to look at your phone, to like reassure me that like things are going smoothly? Because this is my first purchase, which is not excusing my behavior at all, because I was on some petty bullshit and I was pissed, scared, and on bullshit. I'm gonna throw it out there. But when a person asks you to cancel an order, cancel. Just cancel. It takes a few seconds. You might not want to. You might want that money. But at the end of the day, most likely they're going to send that shit back anyway. And I'm like, he called me a minor at the end of it. And he's like, that's why I don't sell to minors. Bro, I'm 24 with an anger fucking problem. And when I feel like somebody's fucking messing with my money, I get pissed off. Food, money, family. Especially the younger family members. I don't fucking play with that shit. I'll take you to court for $2. I took my friend's sister to court for a fucking $5 bill that she said she promised me over text she was gonna give me, and she was gonna give me groceries and shit. Who got the groceries in a $5 bill? This girl. So I'm sorry that I came off a little bitchy. But at the same time, I asked you to cancel so many times, and you talking about I canceled it the first time. I thought I made a mistake, and then you admitted that you said you canceled it, which now making me second guess what the fuck is going on. So my bad for me thinking that you're a scam because I haven't had an update and you don't want to respond in a timely manner, right? It could take, you can be away from your phone for a few hours. I'm not saying that, but like, text me the updates, like give me the time, date, or something. Because apparently when I'm telling the person that my app is not tracking the damn shipment on time, That should have gave him a freaking clue to give me updates, which I told him that. But I'm gonna head out. I'll talk more about it later. But peace.